I, for one, was praying for this matchup. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they're the youngest team in the league, but we just got all the right pieces. We have all the right pieces. We have a great head coach, and we have a killer, a straight, stone cold, give me the ball, everybody else get out of the way, killer. Okay? Anthony Edwards is the future. He's the face of the league. No matter what he says, no matter he'll get up to do the press conference, post game press conference, and say, I don't want to be the face because of, he pretty much doesn't want to be watched, his off court life under that type of microscope. Some people do, some people don't. And that's exactly what the face of the league should say. And he's the face, and that's that. I mean, everybody else, Tatum, he's got. It was just tragic what happened to Jason Tatum, but Jokic, Giannis can win as many titles as he wants. He's not going to be the face. Um, Shea or Ja Morant, you can't be wielding guns, in your videos, and you're gonna miss out on or he has missed out on so many endorsement opportunities by wielding guns. I mean, they just won't have that. So this Oklahoma City Thunder team has obviously Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who is pretty much just as young as Anthony Edwards. Um, he's fast. He's a great point guard. He is. I mean, he's got a mid range. He's got a 3 point shot. He can hit free throws, and he's great at finding his teammates. You know, excuse me. Guys like Chet Holmgren throwing lobs to him, and Hartenstein. They have. I mean, they got some pieces, but as I said, we've got all the pieces. Jaden McDaniels, a typical 3 and D small forward. Julius Randle, the prototypical power forward, back to the basket, got a drop step. He's got a post hook. Excuse me, I'm just a little bit under the weather, but I want to talk about this. He's got that drop step, that post hook, a post spin, post fade away. I mean, he can clean up on the glass. We have all the pieces. Rudy Gobert not really asking for the ball. He calls for the ball to, kind of mess with the defense, but he really doesn't want it. He gets tip dunks, alley oops, and things like that. But, the Thunder, they're just young. Denver would have been a matchup problem. And I was saying the other day that Jokic, if we played Denver, they would have had a grudge from what happened last season, and they would have played with some type of a feeling to their game. With Russ trying to get his a championship and whatnot, they would have been playing with a certain kind of. It's hard to explain, but if you've been watching basketball long enough, you know that the best ones, the elite players, they turn it up during certain games and certain times in the postseason. And Jokic would have just, I think, he would have been going off. Not that the Wolves wouldn't have won, but it would have posed a matchup problem. Sometimes not the best teams, but there are certain teams in the league that just pose matchup problems. At certain positions or certain types of strategies, things like that. Denver would have been a matchup problem. And Oklahoma City Thunder is the team that we wanted. We wanted the Thunder. I would probably think that Dante DiVincenzo coming off the bench is going to have a great game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Nasri is going to hit some big threes. We're going to take this one in Oklahoma City and set the tone. You got to set the tone immediately, and I think that's what Anthony Edwards is going to do. He's going to come out and he's going to hit some dagger threes. Some fadeaways, some tough fadeaways. He's going to hit all his free throws, and he might get a poster dunk. He's posterized Chet Holmgren before. I'm pretty sure he has. He's going to get some of them highlight dunks, and we're going to be on our way to the finals. But if I'm Chris Finch, I'm just letting Ant go this first game. Just let him go crazy, give him the green light, and just you know just take the Thunder's heart on their home court, and you can really impose your will later on in the series if you can set the tone immediately. And that's what Anthony Edwards, I'm predicting, will do. And with help from Mike Conley, his experience, and as I said, the bench coming through, you're going to have Rudy. He's going to have some key plays. And Julius Randle is out. I said earlier in the season that I just didn't think, not that he wasn't a great fit, but I think his mindset, being traded almost 4 times, that weighs on a player. And in the beginning of the season, or you could tell, that he felt a certain kind of way, being traded away. And then it took some time, and then he started to find his rhythm. And man, he's finding his rhythm at the perfect time. So Chris Finch, he's got a lot of pieces that he normally he puts in the right place, and we got great results. Look where we are, back where we were last season, and I think we're going to win it all this season. We got to keep believing, got to support the team, and we're going to try to get out there during this finals run, this championship run, I should say, and get to Target Center. But if you're able to get out there, support the team, and let's get this win and set the tone. Game 1, go Wolves.